Wanting is more pleasurable than having. Don't forget that, because it's a true fact of life. I remember once I wanted a car so bad. I did everything in my power to get it and to find the one that was the color that I wanted, with the inside color that I wanted. I did a nationwide search until I finally found it and got it. And almost 24 hours after I had it, it wasn't that I didn't like it. It was just, I realized, well, is that it? And that was depicted in the movie 10. If you are too young, you probably won't remember it, but you can easily look it up. It was a movie called 10 by Roger, what was his name? Dudley Moore and Bo Derek, which was the hot woman at the time. And it's about the same thing. He tries so hard, goes out of his way, travels to the place where this woman is having a honeymoon with her newlywed husband, and finally ends up with her, and then he's disappointed that it's not what he thought it would be. The same is true with everything else in life, almost. Wanting is much more pleasurable than having. I hear these so-called coaches, which I always attack them in a soft way, because there is no such a thing as a relationship coach. There is no such a thing as a relationship expert. There is no such a thing as an expert marriage counselor. These are all self-given titles, a counselor. Most people that you see on the internet that you hear, let's be honest, they're people that have been dumped. They're people that are bitter. They're people that have failed relationships and they think they've figured it out. Oh, I know why. You should never date a woman with a child. Oh, I know why. You should never date a woman that's a narcissist. Oh, I know why. You should never date a man that's a player. But you realize, regardless, relationships end. Because all relationships have an expiration date. Because familiarity breeds contempt is like the solid rock that is underneath all of this, and it's more important than all of this. And if you forget this solid rock, then you will be bitten. You will be bitten by the truth snake, and every time, and it doesn't feel good. But if you're armed with that knowledge, it will hurt a lot less, if at all, and you would come out of it a lot better. And when it's happening, you will understand it, and even before you go into the relationship, before, during, and after, it will help you. Arm yourself with knowledge. Because having is not as pleasurable as wanting. The thing is, some of the things, of course, are true. Some of the universal statements, like if you're a man, you must stand your ground. You must not bend out of your way to please a woman. You must not be wishy-washy. You must be a leader. All those qualities that are advised, which are absolutely true, it will just help you have a more enjoyable relationship, and it will help you have get more out of the woman you're with, and it will earn you her respect, which is what romantic relationships are all about. What is universally referred to as love in a romantic relationship is really respect. They're just using the wrong word. But very few people will tell you, if there is no respect, my friend, in a romantic relationship, there is nothing. And I'm sure some of you have experienced it. When you lose your job, when you lose your money, when you're wishy-washy, when you're a pushover, when you're conceived as being weak, respect is gone, and you see the respect, the treatment you get from your woman. And on the other hand, you see the respect you get, the treatment you get when you have respect. You see how different she is to you. She looks up to you. She won't dare disrespect you. So remember that. Regardless, familiarity breeds contempt is the overshadowing truth that is there in all relationships. Whether you're a nobody or you're a billionaire, doesn't matter. All the best.